Alright, so you see my breakfast. Don't be jealous or anything like that, but so I'm fixing to dig in and eat here. But this right here, this is some maple syrup, and it was sent to me one of my loyal followers from up in the Northeast. His name's David Rice. He sent me this the other day. He contacted me and said, "Hey man," he said, "I'm sending you something." And I said, "Okay, cool." And I got home and there was a box at the carport been delivered, and it had liquid fragile handle with carrier on it. I didn't know what it was, but I opened it up and it was that's a whole quart of maple syrup there, and it's from that Fuller Sugar House. I looked them up online, you know, order this stuff from them online, and but I've already tasted it. It's really good. I've been meaning to do this video, but I just hadn't. But like I said, his name's David, and I appreciate that, David. And then I got a letter, a handwritten letter here a few weeks ago. There's a letter and a calendar, and I'm not gonna let you read it, but he did me a drawing right there of a skidder there on the bottom of it. But this is from Justin Smith. He's a loyal follower and supporter from down around the Jackson, Mississippi area, down there in that area down there, and always commenting on my stuff and doing things. So he had asked me for my address, so I gave it to him. He sent me that. I'm not sure what I'll put this video in front of, but I'll put it in front of something and get it out. But I just want to tell y'all, you know, I appreciate that. Give y'all a little shout out there and everything. So I'm fixing to dig in, and I cooked this myself too. We're rained out today. Today's Monday, May the 2nd. We're rained out. We had a ton of rain, man, yesterday here, and so we're not doing anything. I'm fixing to run around and do me some errands and stuff like that. So I may carry you along and do some other stuff down in my shop. So a while ago, got my loader back over here to finish the storm, clean up the job. We didn't work on the last weekend because we had a huge rain. It's too wet to come over here and do it. But before I moved over here, I did this right here. This is my exhaust pipe, and this is a rag that I stuffed inside my exhaust pipe. And so I did a quick little video about it, and I posted it on Facebook, and I wanted people to tell me why I did that and explain it like how I would explain it. And because I got a lot of loggers on my Facebook. See if y'all see me here. I got a lot of loggers on my Facebook. I'm fixing to flip my cab back up. That's what I'm gonna do. But a lot of people don't know why I did that, and so I had a lot of people comment, which they're, you know, a logger should know. But the reason why I did that, and I'm gonna do this video right here right now, is because there's a turbo on these engines, and that turbo spins at about 32,000 RPMs is what it spins at. That's 32,000 revolutions per minute. So that means that turbo is going around and around, making 32,000 circles in 1 minute. That's a freaking lot, man. So that thing has a bearing in it, and when the machine is running, this is really awkward for me to be doing it this way, but when the machine is running, there's an oil tube that feeds off the engine that feeds that bearing and allows that bearing to run, that shaft to run at 32,000 RPMs. So what happens is that the machine is not running, and we're pulling it down the road, and so you pull these down the road backwards. So the wind is going straight into, I was saying, there's a hornet right there. What I was saying was, when you're pulling it down the road backwards, the wind goes into that exhaust and it'll spin that turbo, so it'll spin the turbo really fast, and then there's no oil going to that bearing, and it'll burn that bearing up, ruin the turbo, and it'll cost you a lot of money. So anytime you're fooling with anything that's got a turbo on it and you're going down the road, it's always a good idea to either put a cup on it or something to block that air. I just cram a rag down in there. That way if I crank it with a rag in there, it just blows the rag right out the back, and that's that. But you know, a lot of you guys that watch this that are loggers, you know, y'all probably don't find that too interesting, but you know, there's more people who are not loggers that watch my channel that see this stuff and watch that stuff, and they don't know that. So that's pretty interesting little old deal there. But this video did continue on, but I didn't realize it, but I'd hit the stop button on the record and stop the full thing. So I lost a lot of video that I didn't even shoot. That happens every now and then. It happens to me about 2 or 3 times a year that I'll do that. So we'll get in here tomorrow, get this job knocked out, it'll be Saturday. So later.